Look everyone, after trying very hard, I've made some friends. Won't you join me too and subscribe?
Hi, I'm Dr. Carlisle Cullen. Do you suffer from FOMO? Do you fid yourself anxiously starting at Mattel's countdown, prepared to hit the buy now button? Then, this PSA is for you. As a premier surgeon in transmography and clinical specialist in social absence anxiety, I've discovered a remedy to reduce your urge of immediacy. First, you need to realize that any doll that is not a Mattel exclusive will be available to purchase from Target or Walmart. Did you know that the U-Crate dolls were selling for $4 less than Mattel Direct with free delivery? That's an instant savings of $12 to $24, and the dolls will often arrive at your door before Mattel even thinks about shipping it to you. So save money, save time, and save stress while spending less.
Okay, it's time for kit number 1. Please, kit number 1, please live up to my expectations, okay? These dolls are definitely darker than last year's kit. Now, I already know from kit number 2 that I'm opening an origami box. There are all these tabs you have to open, and there's this tape, and then she's tagged in the back of her head. I already know there's going to be a lot of work just to get her out. Let me just pull her out. You don't need to see all that nonsense. She's on the stand that I don't like, the waistband stand with the little semicircle piece that always breaks. I usually convert mine to a crotch stand using hot glue. So it has these little paper envelopes. I don't know what it is about these, but I like opening them. I like that sound. It's like my own personal ASMR. Her shoes are the white to black version from last year, and she fits them fine because she's on the tall body. She also comes with what looks like another headband, and this one's metallic. She also comes with a pair of shades. Her headband being metallic is actually cool. I think these could also be used as a belt, honestly. These are more like the boot mold from the 2025 kit. They're just black. And I would compare them, but they're on a doll, and I don't feel like pulling her off the shelf. She also comes with earrings and barrettes and extra rubber bands. There are shorts, and here's the peplum top, which I'm not fond of because I don't like peplum tops. And this bag is where the heads are. I still have to pull her out because she's not only tagged in, but her hair is all bound down with these strings. So yeah, you know what you're going to be suffering with. This body doll is MOTM Nichelle. The quality of her hair is not as good as I'd like. I already have a Nichelle on the shelf, like Elf on the Shelf. So this one is probably going to be a head on a stick. Her hair quality is like the hair under the braids on the L doll from the black kit. It tangles easily and kind of looks like matted at the ends. I think it's going to need a trim or a curl or a cut. Definitely a boil wash. Something has to be done. The cut itself is not jagged, but her hair does not look healthy at the tips. The fabric for the clothing is pretty much the same fabric they used last year for the You Create black clothing. The top of the skirt is kind of boring, and I wish I had a proper waistband. It's taped to her body so it doesn't slide around. Finally, if you want a made-to-move body for your flat-footed Barbie extras, this set is a close match. She is Aaliyah's skin tone for an exact match. This year's Latina body is darker than the 2025 Latina skin tone. I might actually be able to get away with getting a bunch of her if she comes in curvy, which would be pretty awesome because the black kit was not doing it. Looking at my other dolls, I do have a decent number of dolls that this body will work for, which is excellent. So, it looks like I'm going to be able to play the 2025 You Create game with my 2026 dolls. And they have rooted hair, so that's fun. Now I can see what Nichelle would look like on a curvy body. She actually looks good. And there are 2 other sculpts. This is Lara. I didn't realize she had two-tone hair. They did the same thing with her that they did with the Mixed Media L from the Black Kit. You know, a few black strands on top, and then the under portion is mostly red. I thought her hair was going to be solid black, which I would have preferred because this looks patchy. It's not even mix. It just looks strange, like stripes. It looks like, you know, your friend when you were a kid practiced dyeing hair on you. Alright, we've seen Lara on the box, but let's put her on the tall body anyway. There she is. I don't have another Lara to compare her to, so I'll fiddle with her hair before deciding if she's going to be a head on a stick or go on the shelf. I'm also going to mess with her hair a bit. At least a trim or a boil wash to calm the ends down. Last up is the mermaid doll. Her hair is heavily gelled down. I'm going to hot wash it to break the gel cast. I only want to rinse it enough to loosen the gel because I still want the look. I just don't want it to look pasted to her head. Okay, so her hair is wet now, and it's going to look better when it dries. Alright, here's my first negative. Nichelle's skin tone is almost chocolate brown, so I was able to use a chocolate brown body and put her face on it. It's really close and it looks fine in most lighting, but the other faces, the mermaid and Lara, do not look good on the brown body. They're much lighter and look better on last year's lighter body. Here they are on different bodies. Lara is on the curvy body and looks fine. The mermaid is on the taller body and Nichelle is on the petite. Lara is on the petite from the 2025 kit and Nichelle is on a petite brown body. And the mermaid is on a 2025 curvy body. Now you can see what each one of them looks like. Let's name the redhead Mara. Mara's kind of hiding, so let me bring her out. This is what she looks like with this cut and the curvy body. Mara looks like she wants to see your manager. That's horrible. But she has the prettiest face, and this standard body is perfect for her. She's the most striking right now. All of them are pretty, but she's the only one whose hair doesn't need help. Nichelle is in the asymmetric top, but I'm using it as a one-side strapped romper. It's perfect for the petite. This is how I quickly did a no-sew to add a sweetheart neckline. I used a rubber band on her body and on the outside of her dress just under her cleavage. And then I connected them with a ribbon and then I pulled it and tied it behind her back. Now, the mermaid body is on petite, and Lara and Nichelle are on regular bodies. So, let's go over the final changes. On the far left is Lara. I didn't like the red, so I did a quick fabric dye to tone it down. I would have preferred solid black, but that's hard without a good ink dye. The fabric dye brought it to more of a rich chocolate color, so the black streaks aren't, so crazy stripe looking. Her hair is about 75% dry right now. I didn't really do anything to the mermaid except rinse out her gel. Her hair was fine. Nichelle's hair, though, was a mess, okay? So I boil washed it, trimmed it, and used a curling iron to give it a slight wave and body. It's still drying. If you want full curls, the straw or pipe method, pipe cleaner method, I should say, overnight is best. So, just like with kit number 2, these dolls needed work on their hair. So far, Elle from kit 2 and Nichelle from kit 1 had the lowest quality hair and needed major trimming. Lara from this kit needed fabric dye, so both kits took work to get the hair where I want it. Friday I'm going to release my review for the white kit. As far as placement goes, I already have a Nichelle with a spot on the shelf, so This Nichelle is going to be a head on a stick. Lara will probably also be a head on a stick, but I haven't decided yet. Mara, the mermaid, is my favorite. I prefer her on the regular body, and she's definitely going on the shelf. So the owner of this body that she's in, an older Midge doll, is losing her body to Mara. And that's where it stands right now. So how about you? Did you buy this kit? Or are you planning to? Did you have any trouble with the hair on your dolls? Which one was your favorite sculpt? Let me know below.
If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for playing dolls with me.